Hello guys, today we will learn about the arrays in calculation. So let's start with it. So what we do, we will declare the array first. Oops, sorry, that's not it. There you go. Now what do we want to put inside it? So let's try 11, 22, 33. Okay, that should be enough, I think. Okay, and then let's try sum, which is addition in our calculation for this array. So let's declare it as sum equal to 0 for the initial value, because we are doing involving a loop for this one. So let's start with an x for the initial x equal to 0, and then for the x it will be less than 4 for this. Oops, sorry, less than 3. And then after that, for the x, will always iterate every time, so that it will move up every time. Okay, so it will sum up every time for the value of each one of these. And then sum will always perform a plus or addition for the array x. And then, so that we can see what's the end value for this one, so we'll make an output, cout sum end line. Okay, return 0. So what they do is that from the initial 0, the x0, which is here, x0, x0, x1, x2. So starting from the initial 0 here, which is a positive number, it will start it as 11, and then after that it iterates, the 11 will be plus by 22, which is equal to 33. And then after that, 33 plus 33 here, and then it iterates again, so plus another 33, which is equal to 96. So the summation for this one, all in all, the total will be 66, and that's the final value, because it reaches its limit, which is less x is less than 3 for the array here, for the loop. So which is the x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, and that is less than 3, and then up to the limit it stops. So the final value of all this summation, 11, 22, and 33, will be an output in here, which is the sum 66. So let's try it out. And here you go, the summation for all this from 11 until from the x value, pardon me, x0 until x2, which is x0, x1, x2. The value inside it, 11 plus 22 plus 33. So all in all, it is 66. This is for the addition for calculation. So it works for other things too, which is let's try subtraction. So you just change this one into minus, and then this one into sub. So for the sub, because if it's starting with the value 11 here, okay, so let's try to remove this one first. 10 minus 2 minus 2, so the answer will be 66. So 10 will be moved here. 10 will be negative, because you can see the negative symbol here, so it will affect the value of 10. Instead of it being a positive, just like before, we can add it up everything here, which is because all the numbers are positive, and then it will add it up. So that's why it doesn't affect here. For this one, for the subtraction, the minus, so the starting to make it positive, we have to make this one -10, so that when -10 goes here and then combined with this negative symbol here, it will be a positive number, which is, so that our calculation will start with 10 minus 2 and then minus 2. If we don't put this -10, the value here will be -10 minus 2 minus 2. So so that you guys understand it. So I'll just put this one as a negative, because -10 puts here, combined with this, it will be +10. So what it will be here, which is will be +10 minus 2 will be 6. So let's try it out first. Now there you go. -10, bring here, combined with this negative, will be +10. So +10 minus 2 minus 2. After it's iterate, will become 6. So what if we don't put this -10? What happens is that 10, the +10, this one, bring here, combined with this negative, it will be -10. So -10 minus 2 minus 2, it will be -44. Pardon me, -14. Now, here you go. So that's how these arrays in calculation works. So it basically works on other operators too. So I hope this gives you guys the idea on the calculation in arrays. Okay, arrays in calculation, pardon me. So I hope you guys get the info and get the lesson. If you guys don't understand anything, please hit it up at the comment section. And thank you. Goodbye.